Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be teaching you how to do a monk global. Now the first thing you need to do is you need to check your talents and make sure you have Rushing Jade Wind and Chi Brew. And Leg Sweep as well, because Leg Sweep is what enables you to set this up. Now, when you're dueling somebody, the whole point of this global is to incapacitate them during your burst. And since you've got 2 Chi Brews, what you want is as much Chi as possible, and you have to be as efficient as possible, because if you waste a global cooldown, then it's not going to be as effective, and if they're good, they're just going to roll out or teleport out. So what you want to do is, if you're starting a duel like this, what I like to do is paralyze them and then expel harm to get an instant 2 Chi, and that enables me to efficiently get up my Rising Sun Kick debuff on my enemy and my Tiger Palm buff on myself. And this, and only then, will you be able to do the global properly. So I'm just going to start off and do it, and then I will explain how to do it. And as you can see, that would have been a global had we not been in a group. But the way this damage works is, if he wants to get out of it, then he's going to have to waste a major cooldown. And you haven't really wasted any major cooldowns while using the burst. But if he does, that immediately puts you at an advantage. Now what I did there, I first paralyzed him and expelled harmed, so I'd have 2 Chi. And then I Tiger Palmed him, jabbed him once to get 3 Chi, then Rising Sun Kicked, and now I still have 1 extra Chi, so then I can jab, then use both of my Chi Brews, and then Rushing Jade Wind after popping Tiger's Eye Brew, and then Fist of Fury. So I'm going to do that again. And this works really well if you're in combat too, and you're not starting the global off right in the beginning, because you're likely not going to have a full 10 stacks of brew. So you'll have like 3 or 4, and then if you use both your Chi Brews, you'll likely get 10. And this is really RNG dependent, but most of the time it does a lot of damage. And then you just keep killing them. Put you at a really nice spot to finish them off if they don't know how to handle the global. Now a good way to handle the global is to, here, go ahead and heal up and then do it to me.
So, start off, paralysis, expel harm, sweep.
See, you've immediately turned the tables if you just use a Nimble Brew. You don't have to use a trinket, you can use a Nimble Brew, and if you roll out, you can get out of their Fist of Fury range really quickly. You turn around, paralyze them, and do the same thing they were about to do to you. Alright. Now, this is how the damage looks when I'm not in a group and battle fatigue applies, with 0 Tiger's Eye Brew starting out. Good duel. You just saw the global performed in action. Right when you leg sweep, you can usually get away with doing one hamstring to snare them. But then you have to leg sweep. Like when you paralyze them, you hamstring them, and then leg sweep them. Sometimes you can get lucky and do two and completely root them, but I like to just try and do one hamstring. So I'll show you guys if you want. Here's another little PS pro tip. So what you do, normal rotation, except right before you expel harm after you've paralyzed them, you snare them. Gives you a lot more leeway. And that's how you ensure that they can't wiggle their way out of your Fist of Fury range.
Snatching stuff takes... Oh, what is going on in here?
It's okay, relax. Watch this. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Dave.
Wow,
Is that your agent?
it's the jingle. Try it.
No.
Like a good neighbor.
Just say it.
State Farm is there.
With the sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
And the girl from 4E?
And can I get a hot tub?
Nice.
Find out what else State Farm agents can do for you at yagent.com.